Hey folks, this is Vagrant. Welcome back to Remnant 2 and to the Red Throne. In the last video we got things started. We picked our archetype, the Handler, which means we got ourselves a puppet dog. Hello buddy. And we've chased Clementine and Ford through the redstone and down into this area here. And now we're going to get started on the game proper for the very first time. Which means lots of exploring, lots of shooting things in the face. Oh, there's a staircase.
Where are you guys?
Here we go.
This is all insane. Both the crystal and Ford.
Burn, baby, burn.
Better get moving if I'm gonna find Clementine.
Who's a good doggy? Who's a good doggy? I'm a good doggy. Okay, so let's start exploring all these little side bits and looting and doing regular remnant stuff. He sits down very quickly. This is not a dog that's interested in walking around. This is a dog that will sit at every available opportunity, and I feel that in my heart. These feel like quite LB and RB. Ow. These feel like quite tough enemies for, for literally the first enemy in the game. I'm quite surprised. Oh, hello. Spice plums. Plum syrup, Norbor meat. Dark secure location, place the crystal in the water. Let's sit from sunset to sunset. Are you sure this is about... Are you sure this is about plums? Do not serve when the Alhandia here, okay. Hello, Chesty. My BFF, as I say. Now, this is going to be weird for me. My inability to... Oh, what's that little grey bit? Interesting. On my health bar. Is that slowly recharging? Yeah, I think it is. Obviously, last game we could heal. We had a heal on demand. The Norbert and the Brillet. Let's just go through all these if you want to pause and read. It's like a children's tale. The moral, none of us swim alone, all things are connected to all things. I do like this kind of stuff. It's just, especially when I'm recording for YouTube and I'm playing like an action game, I just feel like it just pulls me out. You know what I mean? It's I don't want to spend, you know, if I read all 3 books, I would have spent 5 minutes here reading all these books aloud instead of shooting something in the face. It just kind of pulls me away from what I feel like the purpose of this game is. If I have story in a game like this, I kind of want it to be not even cutscenes, but environmental storytelling, or maybe, you know, pick up the book and then read it aloud. Audio logs are really good for that because it means the action doesn't have to stop. I can carry on going. It's not like a big complaint. I see why people do it, don't get me wrong. It's a nice, easy way to throw some extra lore into the game. It's just, I don't know if it's necessarily that appropriate. So LB. Oh. That's dangerous, because if I just press LB, it... Yeah, okay. LB to... Oh. Go on, buddy. Not got much of a taunt on him at the moment, does he? I really thought the enemies weren't going to get that close to me. But does not seem to be the case quite yet. I think that's something we'll get more with time, right? But at the moment, he's going in, he's nomming on them, but they're just like, well, I'm not sure how much I care about that, you know? I think I'll just come and murder you anyway. Which is immensely rude. Why did the wicker basket just explode into shards of wicker? That classic happenstance, the shard of wicker. Sounds like a metal band. We are the shards of wicker. Sorry. Anyways, on we go. I'm glad I went the wrong way twice. That's fantastic. Said without a hint of sarcasm. Is that root? That looks like root to me. Okay. Wait, can I see this map? Interesting. It's a really nice map. I really like this map. This kind of 2D but 3D kind of approach I think is really good. I don't think I can get through here. Yeah, that was optimistic. Oh! 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 Wasn't optimistic.
Come. We have been waiting. That's far enough. Paxotech. It stands before the Eternal Empress, Mistress of the Red Court, favored of the Thane. Yet it is nothing. Hoofless, feckless. Interloper.
Easy now.
And where it stands, it dies.
Well, maybe we can talk about this?
Dafka. It seems it shall live. For now. But tell us, Paxotech, what woes does it bring this time?
My friend, her name is Clementine.
Her Majesty is unsurprised by its solipsism. From the Krell to Ford to the Destroyer, Paxotech ever served the wants of the self.
I wonder if I'm the Destroyer or my character last time. We did good things, didn't we?
Her Majesty knows the path to the Paxotech's goal.
But I bet she wants something in return.
It will choose respect, Paxotech. Do not mistake temperance for familiarity. Her Majesty is the immortal ruler of a civilization older than most worlds. It will speak to her as such.
Is that going to put me into
or
combat?
It will suffer.
I'm kind of curious about clicking it. Oh no, I don't know what to do. Oh, I'm so tempted. I'm so tempted. I feel like I'm going to die.
Gods, teach the Paxotech to bow before eternity.
There's so many of them. Oh, there's a pit. Of course, my first death in this... I died to pits more than anything else in the last game. Of course I died to a pit in this game. Oh. Okay. I'm not going anywhere.
That may not be so, Wanderer. If you are what I think you are, you will be traveling far beyond these walls. But first, there is something you must learn. I am not the Empress.
The crone, your interpreter.
You are most perceptive, Wanderer. Few question the deception. The one who calls herself Interpreter is the real Empress. Once she was truly Non-Yod-Tav, ageless, or so they say. When the Thane tree died, the Highborn all began to age. Eventually, she too succumbed to the touch of time. My presence on the throne is but a concession to her vanity.
It's like a Phantom Menace situation. Why tell me this?
You have had a task set before you. Asked, perhaps, for foolish reasons by one both venal and selfish. But the task itself is pure. Just the same, I shall release you. I ask only that you stay a moment and give ear to my entreaty. Yeisha is music. The way of the pen, a song. In this song, There is a growing harmonic, sung by the forward-gazing. We call ourselves the Children of the Red Doe. Our eyes turn toward a future for our kind, one free of root and rot. But this future cannot begin while the abomination walks. Our god spark is trapped within its unlife. What the Empress demanded of you, I instead implore. Travel to the Thane Tree. Heal the wound of the world. Remember, the dreams of Yesha's children walk with you.
I wonder if I was meant to die. Could I have survived if I'd not been an absolute idiot? Oh, I like that I can see my death on the screen. I'm a little annoyed. I wanted another go. Like, I think I could have taken the 4 down if I just been more... What am I hearing? Oh, hey. Get him, buddy. Hell of a distance on that jump, I tell you. Okay. Well, we're not far gone from where we were. Can I take 4 of those on? I mean, mate, if I got the fire out, it would have been doable. Alright, let me check what this skill actually does, because I keep using it and I'm not really knowing. Single press. How do I double tap when it's... Is it hold LB? Let me just... Yeah, so that's attack. And that's come back. It's a little concerning because I have to hold LB, which of course is my healing item. I wouldn't really want those on the same button, something that's so important, but hey ho. Made the rules, I just follow the rules. So we need to, when we see an enemy, send the doggo in. That's a skill, essentially. I should be good at this. I play Hunter in World of Warcraft. I don't play Hunter in World of Warcraft. I always really liked the idea of playing Hunter in World of Warcraft, but I never actually did it. Oh, chests marked on the map now. Lovely. Got some iron, some relic dust. Not sure what relics are. Very curious about that. There's a lot of new stuff in this game. Relics, mutations.
My lucky day.
Royal Broadsword. And a pit. Hello, pit. Okay, let's have a little look at this. What's going on here? Handler archetype. Oh, is that my XP? Might be my XP. Down here. 102 damage, so double the damage. Less crit, less weak spot damage. That seems... I mean, it's pretty cool, right? Look at this giant, massive... Wait, how do I... Is the pit important? I don't see how the pit is important. I'm looking at the map and trying to figure out where I go. Just, mind. Ah, of course. This is chest. There we go. Hello, beautiful. I love that down on the map now. A little bit less focus on exploration, but for my desires to get absolutely bloody everything in the game. Oh, hi. Go on, buddy. Oh, no. What's going on? The dog really doesn't generate a lot of threat at this point in time, to say the least. At the end of the day, the dog just kind of... Yeah. Just wails away on them. But hey, it's extra damage, I suppose. And I'm sure the dog scales with me. Otherwise, this archetype wouldn't exist, in theory. Come on, boy, what are you doing? There you go. It makes me nervous. Every single time I have to press LB, it makes me nervous. I'm like, well, maybe I'm going to heal accidentally, you know? I think that's fully explored. That looks good. That looks important. Oh, hello. Who are you when you're at home? Cracked weapon swap. It's not in my inventory. Don't really know what that was. Okay, I guess we'll find out down the line. Okay. Wait, what? Okay. Let me back in. Let me try this again. You're not gonna do it, are you? No, I didn't think so. I'm really wondering if that's meant to be like a, you know, like a first boss on Dark Souls where you're meant to get your ass whooped, but if you play well, you can kind of pull it off. And now I'm annoyed that I'll never get the opportunity again because I rolled off the bloody cliff. Grumble, grumble, grumble. I would much rather... I wonder if I can change this, actually. The controls... That's not very nice. What I'd rather it be... At the moment, I have to hold LB and then press RB. What I would rather do is hold LT and press RB. I think that makes a lot more sense. But the game disagrees with me. Come on, buddy. I don't know what your name is. Maybe you don't need a name. I'm the traveller. You're my travelling dog. We are nameless. Nameless. But sexy. Well, I am, not you. Otherwise, that's a whole different conversation, really. What's that thing above that thing? Why does it have a thing on it? What does that mean? Explored. Oh, nice. Handy. Just now we know we've been there. Lots of nice little quality of life features already in this game, you know? These are still too slow. Resting at checkpoints replenishes ammo. The cost of replenishing. Multiplayer resting respawns fallen allies. Oh, this is different. Looks like there might be more worlds. I have bought the DLC. It's an aside, which just add another world. Alright, I'm just going to heal again. I'm watching the dog, and the dog teleports like absolute crazy. Press to use the map. You can use the map to discover. Also, to look at Not sure where to go. Look for the on the. Okay. Remember to venture off the main path and explore. Cool. So the exclamation point is the way to go. Well, actually, the exclamation point is the way to not go, which is handy for me, actually. I feel like I've had many fewer enemies to kill in this game than I ever had in the first game. Hey, guys! Last time around, there was enemies all over me, constantly. Just the route again now. Gotta get my scrap. All that's up in the end, believe me. All that's up in the end. I need to have words with whoever designed these wicker baskets. Cracked shield. Okay, so are these relics? These things I'm picking up here? Shield effectiveness in the other one, whatever it was called. Okay, I don't need to go there. And then the cracked though, so maybe I need to repair them somehow. We are getting relic fragments, so. Iron sword to hit your head. Iron, iron, iron. I love iron. I'm not gonna kill the deer. Go on, buddy. Dock it like a truck there. That first hit. Ooh. It does a bleed effect as well. Oh. Right. You had your chance. I would have left you alone, but no. Had to get funky with me, didn't you? We're going right or left? I guess I'll go left first. We can always roll back. Feels weird playing with an automatic gun like this. I'm tempted to swap. Go on, buddy. I mean, he's keeping one of these entertained, which is something. Let me just... Is anything trying to murder me? Oh, yeah, something over there. God damn. Alright.
Holy hell.
Hey, she's finally talking. Let me just have a look at my gun. I have upgraded this one. But damage 55, accuracy lower somehow. I guess it's fine. If I find another single shotgun, I probably will swap. This fully automatic, not really my thing as much. Prefer a semi, you know. Who doesn't? It's getting quite funky with me there. Right, the Withering Weird. Oh. Now, I've only leveled up once in the entire game so far, which is very upsetting. I need to find the XP trait ASAP. It is top priority. And the last game, we found the XP trait in a very interesting location back in the ward. So I'm wondering if it's the same deal with this one, that it's like obscured somewhat. Oh, hello. Fancy Hunter Boy. Hello, Fancy Hunter Boy. But they're working, aren't you, kids? Bloody Nora. Right, let's go have a little poke around the bottom floor first. As in, the swamp, I suppose. It's nice that they're getting the swamp in nice and early. You know, it's Souls-like. There has to be a swamp, obviously. Why not just have it be the first thing you do? And then throw in... It's not a poison swamp, though. It's very pretty as well. Really, really beautiful. The graphics on this game are a huge step up from the first. The first game's great. I don't want to feel like I'm slating the first game. I really enjoyed the first game. What I don't like is I'm not getting any scrap from these things. But, graphically, yeah, this is a humongous step in the right direction. Really, really beautiful. Thank you very much. Yeah, see, relic dust we just got. Maybe we can fix those relic things we're finding and then we can utilize them. I'll teach you. So you play chestnut checkers. Right, okay, I think we're done with this little bit. You ready? You ready? Oh, yeah. I'm so glad they kept that animation. It's my favorite animation in the entire game. Sorry. It brings joy. It sparks joy, as that woman would say in that meme. I think that's what's her name? May K or something? I don't know. She's like a organize your house for maximum happiness kind of person, I believe. Which I always find a bit silly. This sword looks ridiculous. I can't run around. Oh, it hangs on my back though. That's cool. Weirdly enough, I prefer how the sword looks when it's on my back than I do when I've actually whipped it out, you know? We've all been there. Alright, I think I'm done with the little village. The only traveller in the village, as they say. Oh, no, there's another one. Oh, there's a purple up there. I can't remember that. Look at you, 2 enemies on you. What a chad. Hey, nice. New perk, Pack Hunter. Okay. What does that mean when it's at home? Ah, perk. Gain 3% range and skill damage while companion is active. So I just got 3% damage for free. Nice. Did we get a trait? Oh, right. So the archetype levels up individually off the traits. Can I not see where's my XP? I don't know. Maybe you can't. Maybe you don't level up to get traits anymore. Maybe you have to find trait books or do certain things. Maybe that's changed entirely. Interesting. I don't know. But it does seem like we're leveling up the archetype, not the trait. And then this would be a trait book, I suspect. No, this is a Vengeance Idol, a new amulet. That's a relic. We can actually swap that out, interestingly enough. The Dragon Heart. Oh no, it's got things on it, look! It's got shield amount and weapon swap speed. Okay, so they go onto that. Interesting. And now we got this. Increases all damage dealt by 30% when below 50% health. Cool. Cool. What did that apply to my dog? Oh, excuse me. I'm pretty sure we're not getting trait points, like by playing the game. It doesn't feel like it anyway. I feel like I would have leveled up by now. We got one last time after we killed the mantis, right? So maybe you get them for killing bosses, completing quests, stuff like that. Maybe it's not something we can just grind out like last time. I mean, I guess you could by replaying things, assuming adventure mode is still in the game, which I'm sure it is. That was a great noise. Who did that? Look at it crawling down the trees. Oh, hey. It's gone subterranean. These guys absolutely love. Ooh. So is that going here as well? Yeah. 1.258%. I mean, look, I'm all for min-maxing and stuff like that, but do I need 1.258%? I mean, at least 1.2% or 1.3% or something. I think 3 decimal places is a little bit excessive, to be honest. It'll be because the game's got randomization in it. No, even then, I think that's silly. It's okay. It just reminds me a bit of playing Diablo 4. Diablo 4 is rejigging its itemization for probably season 4, to be honest. Where am I going? There's a thing over there. Because I feel like that might have been the right way down there, so I'm going to go check up here first. The map is great, but laggy. What is this? Oh, it's a checkpoint. Just make sure we're fully exploring, taking our time, especially because we're playing solo. Hello, buddy. Again, these things are cool, but they take too long to let me actually use them. Consumables can be used to replenish ammo, heal your character, remove stats effects. You purchase them from Reggie. Using conserving ammo, important part of the gameplay. Use melee to dispatch foes. I probably should do more, actually. Many deadly stats effects. Managing stats effects with the appropriate curative is important. Yeah, if you're a nerd. Swing! I probably should do. I haven't found out what to be a problem quite yet. It's probably going to be less of a problem for us just because we have the dog. So we've always got something doing damage, you know? Teamwork! Makes the dream work. Let's go! See, instantly damaged. If I just took with range, I wouldn't have taken a hit there. No, I've not run out of ammo yet, so I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Lovely bit of iron. world definitely feels more alive as well. Last time it kind of felt like I was walking around town and enemies were kind of standing around waiting for me to come and try to murder them. You know, they didn't really... These are, you know, they're living underground or whatever. And then popping up to attack me. It just feels like a more logical behavior. Gotta keep checking behind me, make sure there's no nerd there. Bloody trying to take me from behind. You know what nerds are like. God, I love that I can see this red on the map, because what it means is that I'm desperate to get rid of all the red on the map. And then you know you've done everything. And then you know you've seen all the secrets the game has to offer. I'm not really having to use this skill. Why is it that if I hold it, don't I get something? Oh, yeah. We take 15% less damage. Ooh, hello. Now, this is either the right way or it's a dungeon. Hoping for the latter. So a little poke down here first. Now, so we're on Myth, or whatever it's called, right? The forest planet that we went to in the last game. If I remember correctly, and I do, there was no route on this planet last time around. The route hadn't made it here. It was this lush, verdant, rootless place. The only planet that had route in the last game was Earth, at least in the default game. So what's happened to this place that the route has taken hold in the way that it has? Is that why the outsider is the destroyer? Did we lead to this happening somehow? Just as unexplored, okay. Alright, could be the right way, could be a dungeon, who knows, let's find out. Could be both. Either way, what we're hoping for is a boss, really. Because they make me happy, this is very cool. The game looks fantastic. I keep remarking on it, but it's one of the best looking games I've played, honestly. It's mainly because of the lighting effects. Texture quality is really high, and the lighting is really high. Enough resources to upgrade a weapon. Talk to Rex. No, that's stupid. Oh, is there still that thing? No, there used to be a thing that told you, Cathedral of Omens. That is very ominous. Quite literally. There used to be a thing that told you how good your gear was, respectively, for the area that you're in. Which didn't really make sense to me because the game scaled with your gear anyway, but still.
What the hell happened here?
Nothing good. Nothing good happens in the Cathedral of Omens. Look at this place. Something's going to murder my face. Oh. This is fine. Everything's fine. What the heck is that?
That's odd.
It is. Let's pull things. Dear God, it's a puzzle. Alright, let's fully explore before we do anything stupid. The sun, Sister Fested 4, the moon, warrior light, life, the ether, the matter of the four, Ravager, the fanged incarnation of death, the doe, the fleet-footed. Oh, these are their... I think these are their deities. The doe is who they worship. Calamity, death from Yesha, it's a planet. The blood moon, the hope. I'm usually like really into the story in video games. It's not like I'm not into the story in this game. It's just that I just don't want to do that, you know? I don't know. And I will admit I'm not that invested in the story of this world. All I don't care about world-ending things and yada yada. What I care about really is usually the interpersonal story. So in this case, what I care about is trying to rescue Clementine. Primarily because Clementine saved my life. And therefore we should try to save her life. You know, that's really the main thing. It's those kinds of stories that I care about. Let me in! Okay, I can see there's not a lever there, but there's one over there. I'm assuming there's one up here as well. Come here, you. I think there's 3. Beginning. A fragile life must hang below, a puppet on a thread, and only choosing makes it so. So live in joy. Okay, so this one just spins the bottom one. And there's, what, 4 positions? What am I trying to do is the question. Am I just trying to line them up? No, that can't be it. What am I trying to do? Am I trying to match that? Oh, maybe. That's actually the main problem right now. I don't actually know what it is I'm trying to achieve. Okay, no, it's about matching a pattern. Okay, so that spins that at the top. Oh, right. Okay, so how many are there? 6. It's going to be based on that book, isn't it, if I had to guess? Maybe this over here. Let me go check this again. Life must hang below. So actually, in terms of like making it happen, it's more about knowing what you're trying to make rather than line them up in a specific way, yada yada yada. So there must be a page or something somewhere that suggests what this is meant to look like. Let me try to find... I suspect that book that we saw earlier is actually important. Let's go find out. Where are you, book? Oh, hello. I don't know if they're trying to de-incentivize me rolling into everything, but the amount of scrap we're getting is dramatically lower than it was in the past game. Okay... So there's the 6. The sun, the moon, life, the ravager, the doe, and death. They called it the ravager, beast of fur, black, blah, 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 made them feel like death roamed Asia. There were those who would have seen to be slain, but the ravager was never much glimpse, so that doe should follow. The green things of the jungle sprang from the doe's feet, and what did the green things grow from not the flesh of departed life? What would become of the doe if the ravager was felled? I don't know if this is telling me anything about this. I don't think it is. Well, I did it. Accidentally, if I'm totally honest with you. I was trying to do something else. But whatever. What is Sagittarius? Oh, it's a bow. Interesting. Let's have a little look at that. A bow. That's very new. Oh, it's got a new power. Interesting. Starfall fires a powerful arrow which deals 30 damage and opens a 7-meter portal that rains down star fragments. Each fragment deals 50 damage within 2 meters. Lasts 6 seconds. A high-powered bow which deals bonus damage from weak spots. I kind of love the idea of being... We're going to give this a go. I think the idea of being a bow using... Like, having a dog and a bow is quite a cool idea. Like, I think it's a fun combination. I think we might give this a go for a little bit. Okay, so I've done one of the 3. I don't... If I'm totally honest, I don't know. I don't know which one I've done. I think it's the Hope. Yeah. So now we need to try to do... What was it called? The Calamity? So I'm realizing the reason that you need to move the top ones is because this triangle in the middle has to match the shape of the door, basically. So unless you move the... Because this is correct for the Calamity. It's Death, the Doe, and the Ravager, which I think is all I need. But because the triangle in the middle, this here, isn't making the correct shape for that door, then it doesn't count. So we need to move the deities until we can make the correct triangle, which I suspect is that one over there. So maybe I just move them one to the left. And then what you do is you go around and you hit every lever once, and hopefully that works. And if it doesn't work, I do it again, and then it will work. I can't quite tell, because I don't feel like this is lining up with these, because these are like a D-pad kind of shape, like a standard cross, or X, I suppose, or whatever you want to call it. Whereas this is obviously at a bit more of an angle. And that you see the triangle there, it's pointing that way, when I want it pointing that way, you know what I mean? Although, oh no, it's because of the overlay. Okay, so this should be correct for that door there, I think, because you can see the triangle there is pointing to the left. You only lose it. It's based on the bottom one. You only lose it. Or is it based on the top one? It's based on the top one, and you only lose it when you start to rotate everything else, I think. So this should work. This should open that middle door. God, I hope so. That shows what I know. Did it, gang? Took some time. I think it's also because that's, yeah, it's still Death, the Ravager, and the Doe, but I think it's also dependent on their position, as in, okay, it mentions in the book where some of them are below the others, and I think you have to kind of take that into account. I think once you get the basic triangle in, it's not that hard to brute force your way through, but this is a fun little puzzle. Faith Seed, a new material, okay. What do you do when you're at home, Faith Seed? You make a... I have no idea. It's just a crafting material. Okay, looks cool. And then we've got one more. The Blood Moon door. Which should be this one on the right-hand side. So we need the triangle to point to the top left. Okay, so triangle points in the top left. So this one is correct. Now, for the Blood Moon, I believe we need the Sun and the Moon and the Ravager. Pretty sure I'm about to get this. I made a mistake for a really long time. Yep, there we go. In that I had this exact setup, because if I rotate this one here all the way around, if I do a full revolution, these two will still be covered, right? This one here and this one here, but the position of this triangle will change, and that's the only problem I had. And that, though, you can see it's not from the entrance, because if I stand here and I look at the triangle is pointing northeast, right? Whereas the triangle in this door is northwest. So I don't know how that is meant to be laid out. Well, whatever, we got the door open. I've been here for about 20 minutes. I'm not gonna lie, I've been here a really, really long time. What's this all about? Anywho, got some chesticles. Armor effectiveness, cool, and cracked cracked modulation. Let's have a little look here. So, how do I? Don't know. I don't know if I can. At least not from here. Right, I have no idea anymore how long this video is, because I spent 90% of it in this room. But we'll go for a little bit longer. We'll go for quite a bit longer, I think, just to adjust. I want to put my bow through the paces anyway, see if it's any good. Modulation. I wasn't cracked, that one, I don't think. Right, well, I'm glad we did this, even if it drove me a little bit mental. A sneeze. Sorry. I tried to prevent it, or I tried to reach for my mute button in time, but it's just not always that easy, folks. Relics can replace your dragon heart, offering unique and specialized benefits. Equip them in the relics slot in your inventory. Slotting fragments into relics enhances their statistics. These fragments can be discovered or purchased. Oh, wait, so is one of them a full one? There must be some pretty strong relics out there if you're going to be willing to drop your healing for them. Clawbone was the start of it all. He led us. More specifically, he led Dr. Harsgard down a path of discovery that nearly ended in our annihilation. Obviously, we should never have set one foot. Blah, blah, blah. Right, with that finally bloody done, let's check the old mapperoonie. How do we zoom out on the map? Oh, LBRB. Why is LB zoom in? Never mind. So, we want to go this way. Looking good. I think they've really started to space out the checkpoints as well. In this game. It feels like it anyway. Now, we have used the checkpoint.
Seen anything like this before.
So I'm sure things will be trying to murder me, but that's okay. Missed. You know what? As I walked near that, I thought, this is definitely going to try to murder me. The bow is going to be interesting. I do like it visually. I think it's cool. It's, yeah. I can probably just single shot these guys, can't I? I probably don't need to be pulling back. Yeah. To say that, I'm not sure how much difference that made, actually, the charging up, as it were. Kind of want to get rid of the sword now just because it's so big. It might be too big, I'm sorry. We've all been there, folks. We've all been there. Nobody home. Come on, puppy. Oh, one day you'll have a name. One day. Maybe just nameless travelers. It's another one for the world's collection, you know? Destined to roam these worlds, die, be forgotten. Like ash in the snow. Have a little poke up here. Yeah, they really aren't hiding scrap in the barrels anymore. Like, it does happen. But it happens at an extremely rare rate. Of course, it happens twice in a row since I bloody said that. The bow is quite slow.
Damn it.
Okay, 106. I need to see like a default hit, you know? And then... God damn it. I mean, that's the one with the bow all over. Yeah. No, I don't want to crit. I don't want to crit. I don't want to hit a weak spot. I just want to hit. Thank you. The enemies move around a lot, so it's a little difficult to land it. But I'll get better. Oh, we got a trade point. Yeah, God, we really haven't found any at all. It must be a thing like this. Can I level skill cooldown, mod power generation, stamina, vigor? A bit more in health. I'm gonna keep trying it. I'm not totally convinced it's gonna work. Obviously, it's good for like weak spot damage and stuff like that if I'm trying to hit a specific area. Which way do we want to go? This way kind of looks like a dead end. Let's go this way. My genius! I found this pointless little house. Yeah, it looks like it all wraps around. Oh. Hello? Ah! Oh, hi. So, see you later. Why did he jump off the edge? Where's he gone?
Okay. This isn't looking good.
Dog's putting the work in. I can't decide. I really can't decide if I like it or not. I'm really struggling. I love that it's in the game. If nothing else, I love that they've mixed it up already and given me something that's so unlike anything we got in the last... We didn't get a bow last time around, you know? think anything like a bow or anything so slow. But it feels weird. I guess it depends a lot on how what the weapon power is like as well. We should start trying that out next time there's a tough enemy. Give that a bit of a go. Hello? Oh, hey. And just in situations like that, I feel like it can be quite hard to hit the enemy, you know? It's very, very skill reliant. And I am playing on a controller, I just want to point this out. Which feels bad for this kind of thing. And at the end of the day, I'm playing on PC, so I chose to use a controller, so I can't really blame anyone else, but I'm going to anyway. Let's have a little poke around. We need to find another checkpoint if we can. Relatively soon would be nice. Got a bit of time, a bit of wiggle room. Hear music. Don't know if that's diegetic or not. Fun lesson. Diegetic music is, or diegetic sound, I guess would be the better way of putting it, is sound that takes place in the game. So if I smash something, has a lovely little crunchy noise, that's something that might... Diegetic just means something your character can hear, basically. There's a chest here, so... Oh, there it is. Hello. So music typically is non-diegetic. Typically music swells in the background of a fight. Typically your character is not hearing that music, but sometimes obviously that is the case. And the fact that this music seems to be proximity based is suggesting this is actually diegetic music and that someone out here is playing music rather than it just being something overlaid through the game. You know what I mean? And given those two are sitting there with pipe things, I'm going to assume that's the case.
Music? Oh, that can't be.
I suspect.
It is here.
Hey, buddy. Nothing else to do here. Yep, let's have a little chit chat.
Friend Paxultek, it returns.
That's the guy from last time. I've never been here, but I have been here. It's very confusing.
But of course it has. Long ago the Paxultek and I spoke of songs and... Ah, of course. It is not the same Paxultek. Forgive me. The horns. It does not have them. A new friend then. So what brings it to beleaguered Yesha?
I lost a friend. I think she came this way.
I have searched these woods for countless days, and seen neither Pan nor Paxultek. All save for the great Thane tree, for it has been corrupted by our once god, the one of many. I dare not tread therein. If there is hope, you will find it there. Travel through this temple, to the far woods, and on to the Widow's Court. The Thane can be found thus. But beware, friend Paxultek. The Thane is a dark place, bedeviled by the rot that now consumes our forest. Tread lightly.
Will do, buddy.
May it find favor.
It's a flautist. Someone who plays the flute is called a flautist. Oh, I thought this was the second person. It's the bloody dog. Right, in we go. And there should be a thingamajiggy. Checkpoint. Right in my blimmin' face. There it is, right in my blimmin' face. Okay, slow episode, but mainly because of that bloody puzzle. I'm still not convinced on the bow. I need to... That's going to require some thinking. As terrifying a notion as that might be. Oh, we should probably go back to the ward and level up our stuff, but I think the game will kick me back there if it's like the last game anyway, so... Is what it is. Thank you so much for joining me either way. I'll see you lovely folks very soon. Cheers much as always. Bye-bye.